of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp is in hot water in Nigeria. Nigerian regulators have fined the tech giant over $290 million for data privacy breaches and anti-competitive practices. These penalties come from the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, the Nigerian Data Protection Commission, and the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria. It all began in January 2021 when WhatsApp changed its privacy policy for data sharing with Facebook. Decline, and you're locked out. This triggered a sweeping investigation which uncovered unauthorized data transfers, market abuse, and discriminatory treatment compared to regions like the EU. Meta also failed to appoint a data protection compliance organization, a key legal requirement, and ignored filing regulatory reports for 2 years. By July 2024, the FCCPC slammed Meta with a $220 million fine, with extra penalties raising the total to $290 million. The Commission ordered Meta to halt exploitative practices, return to older data sharing policies, and get explicit user consent before sharing any WhatsApp data. Meta must also provide educational content for Nigerians on data rights and pay $35,000 in investigation costs. So what does this mean for the everyday user? With over 50 million Nigerians on Facebook and 12 million on Instagram, these platforms are lifelines for business, communication, and creativity. And while Meta threatens to pull out of Nigeria, regulators insist accountability will not be avoided. Nigeria's pushback signals a shift from dependence on global tech giants to fostering homegrown platforms like Crowwe and Nairaland, reinforcing digital sovereignty in a rapidly growing economy. Federal government warns Nigerians. 753 duplexes recovered from Emefiele not yet for sale. The federal government has warned Nigerians to beware of fraudsters attempting to exploit the proposed sale of 753 duplexes recovered from former Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Governor Godwin Emefiele. The properties, which were officially seized as proceeds of crime, are part of a housing estate recently transferred to the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. While the government resolved on May 20th to sell the estate, the ministry clarified on Saturday, May 25th, that no sale process has commenced. According to a statement by Salisu Badamasi Haiba, Director of Press and Public Relations at the ministry, scammers are already demanding 500,000 naira from unsuspecting Nigerians for a non-existent expression of interest form, falsely claiming links to the ministry. The statement stressed the ministry has just taken over the estate from the EFCC as directed by Mr. President. The public is hereby informed that the ministry will give a clear and adequate announcement, as well as a strategy outlined for the sales of the houses. Minister of Housing, Ark Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, has announced plans to set up a technical committee to assess the estate's condition, test building integrity, and determine necessary infrastructure before any sale begins. The government reiterated that the estate will be completed and properly prepared before being made available for public sale, with priority consideration for special government needs. Nigerians are urged to remain vigilant and await official announcements. As President Bola Tinubu marks 2 years in office, Nigerians are reacting with mixed feelings. While the administration implemented sweeping economic reforms such as fuel subsidy removal and foreign exchange unification, millions of citizens are grappling with inflation, poverty, and insecurity. Fuel prices tripled, pushing food and transportation costs higher while the naira continues to fluctuate. Reports from the World Bank and NBS show that over 129 million Nigerians now live below the poverty line, a sharp rise from 104 million in 2023. The renewed hope condition scheme launched by the federal government has received criticism for being inadequate. Analysts say the delay in implementing new wages and support systems worsened the economic shock. Meanwhile, electricity tariffs for Bande consumers rose by over 200%, increasing costs for businesses and households. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria revealed that manufacturers spent over 1.11 trillion naira on alternative energy sources due to poor power supply and grid collapses. Security challenges also persist across Nigeria. In the northeast, Boko Haram attacks have resurged, killing over 300 people in 5 weeks. The north-central and northwest regions face banditry, while the south battles with kidnappings and farm attacks. Despite public frustration, Tinubu insists his reforms are yielding long-term benefits. At the APC National Summit, the party endorsed him as its sole presidential candidate.